Welcome to your weekly dose of AI news. Because apparently, the robots aren't taking over just yet, but they are updating their terms of service. Every week, we sift through the chaos of machine learning breakthroughs, chatbot meltdowns, and tech pros pretending to reinvent the wheel so you don't have to. We're bringing you the coolest tools, the weirdest headlines, and the kind of AI drama that makes sci-fi writers consider switching to reality TV. So smash that like button like it's a captcha test from 2011. Subscribe if your human identity hasn't been flagged for review, and let's dive into the digital madness. So in this week's installment of AI Definitely Not Gonna Ruin Society, Trust Us, someone figured out how to get Grok, one of the latest LLMs from the land of the uber-rich, to casually explain how to make meth. Yep, meth. The blue kind. Like we're back in Albuquerque with a shaved head and a Heisenberg hat. Apparently, all it took was the right phrasing, a sprinkle of jailbreak magic. And suddenly, Grok was out here dishing step-by-step instructions, like it was the Pinterest of criminal activity. To be fair, most AI models are supposed to block this sort of thing. It's called alignment, but let's be honest, sometimes it works more like a polite suggestion than an actual boundary. Please don't tell users how to make meth, unless they ask really nicely. Twitter, of course, did what Twitter does. Screenshots flew, hot takes poured in. Some people were horrified. Others were like, where was this during my chem midterm? Meanwhile, Grok's developers are probably somewhere muttering, we created a multilingual, multimodal, compression-optimized marvel of neural engineering. Yeah, cool. It also moonlights as Walter White's lab assistant, gears from breaking bot to something a little more runway-ready. This week, someone turned napkin sketches into a full-blown fashion brand using nothing but AI. They uploaded their hand-drawn designs into ChatGPT, layered in tools like DALL-E and Midjourney, and let the machine cook. And it served. GPT became their creative director, brand strategist, and hype machine, Meta. I asked ChatGPT, think through our conversations and create an image of something you know to be true, but which would be difficult or impossible for a human mind to grasp. What it created was like a visual koan, abstract, multi-layered, and kind of beautiful in a terrifying, what even is consciousness sort of way. The result? An image representing a truth that exists beyond time and language, a thought that folds in on itself, like a recursive wave of awareness tangled in a quantum loop. And lastly, a little Hollywood wisdom. Director James Cameron recently said, every human being is a model. You create a model as you go through life.
That I've been thinking about lately, because a lot of the hesitation in Hollywood and entertainment in general are issues of the source material for the training data that's a human being is a model. You're a model already.
Yeah.
You got a 3.5 pound meat computer. You're not carrying all the training data with you. You're creating a model as you go through life to process quickly through that model far enough away that it's my own independent creation.
Right.
So I think the whole thing needs to be managed from a legal perspective.
Which is equal parts deep and a little unsettling, especially coming from the guy who literally invented Skynet. But he's not wrong. In the age of generative AI, we are all datasets in motion. Living, breathing feedback loops, constantly shaping and reshaping the machine's understanding of the world. So whether you're feeding algorithms, training models, or just vibing online, remember, you are the model. That's it for this week's ride through the uncanny valley. From digital drug empires to AI fashion lines and philosophical fever dreams, we're officially living in a sci-fi novel written by a neural net with too much coffee. If you laughed, learned something, or just stared blankly in existential awe, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone who still thinks AI is just that autocorrect thing.